Behind me, we have the Engwe EP-2 Pro and the Ado A20F. Two very, very good e-bikes with one major difference. That one is 750 watts and that one is 500 watts. What that means is generally the Engwe can get up to about 25, 26 miles an hour, maybe more sometimes. And then the Ado is about 5 miles an hour less. But there's a bit of confusion and possibly even misinformation about the true power of these motors. Are they really 500 watts, 750 watts, or are they lower powered and they're just advertising peak power? But also, how much is to do with that and how much is to do with their voltage? That bike being a 48 volt and that one being a 36 volt. Now, the very interesting thing about these two bikes are the batteries. They are exactly the same, except this one's broken because I dropped it. This battery, the Engwe battery, is 12.8 amp hour, 48 volt battery, whereas the Ado is a 10.4 amp hour, 36 volt battery. But since they are exactly the same, what would happen if you just put the more powerful battery into the less powerful bike? That's what I'm going to try and find out now. Right, moment of truth, the new battery's in. I'll turn on the computer first of all. Nothing's happening. Oh, key, phew. Right, okay, gonna turn the key. Second moment of truth. Come on, don't blow me up. Yes, it's on. Now, there is a setting in there that allows you to change the voltage when you press these down. I'm just gonna press the 2, cycle through that one, 36. You can change it to 48. I think that's more about the battery though. I will change it though, just in case. So I'll keep it on 48. Okay, 35 miles an hour. Jeez. So, no load speed, 35 miles an hour. We will go out on the road and see how this actually works. 10. Try up. Right, so no pedaling, up my normal hill on the Ado A20F, 500 watts, 36 volts. I'm going 12.8, 13.1. I don't mind using the onboard speedo because I'm going to be using the onboard speedo later. Fly me eye. So right, by the time I get to pretty much the end, I'm going 15 miles an hour, which isn't the best. So I'm going to go through the street, see what kind of speed I can get up to, and go. Okay, it doesn't seem amazingly fast, but let's see if we can get over 15 miles an hour. Up the hill, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15.8, 16, 16.3, 16.5, 16.7, 16.8. Oh, the brakes work for now. Right, a bit of a downhill here. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Do I hear 21? 20.9, 21, just before the corner. Down here, what did I get to? Like 21? I think it's 21. $16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. So it's not like it's been like turbocharged or anything, not that that's how turbochargers work, but it's faster. And being a higher voltage, it should last longer. $15. We are going slightly uphill. We are currently going at the speed that they're kind of legal. Oh, there, that's annoying. They've stopped. And there's a car coming. 15.5. Okay. I do have a feeling with these bikes though that they are giving us the peak power, because if they were giving us the sustained power of these bikes and they could peak higher, they'd tell us, wouldn't they? You know, everyone wants to show off with their peak power. Considering all the stuff that goes on the adverts, you know, they'd want to tell us. They'd say, oh yeah, it's 500 watts, but it peaks at 1,000. But because they're not saying that, I feel like maybe it just peaks at 500. Remember, this is that hill, 16. I think I was going 15. I think I'm getting about an extra 1.5 miles an hour to 2, 1 to 2 miles an hour. I'm going 17.4, and then I turn. I should have indicated then, but oh well. So there you have it. We changed the battery in the Ado A20F from a 36 volt battery to a 48 volt battery, and the end result is basically an extra 1 to 2 miles per hour in different situations. The takeaway, well, let me know in the comments what you think the takeaway from this video is. What do you think about all this stuff? But obviously there's more to it in terms of how fast an e-bike goes than just the wattage and the motor, but also more than just the battery as well, because different bikes have different controllers, and you can get controllers that can make more use of the power of the battery, and sometimes you can even just change the controller to increase the overall wattage of an electric vehicle quite a bit, and it's not always down to the motor. So yeah, let me know in the comments, would you get a new battery? Would you replace a 36 volt battery for a 48 volt battery? Obviously, I didn't really test reliability, and I didn't do a range test on it. It was just a quick test. So would you want me to see how long it lasts compared to the original? Would you want me to see if it would cause irreparable damage to the bike or the controller itself or the motor or anything like that? Let me know in the comments. So that was it. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave us a like if you got something out of it, and subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, hopefully, maybe, I'll see you next time. And stay safe.